Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. I hope you guys in the good conditions. The first, thank you very much to Miss Dr. Endang Darsi LPD for helping us in the making of this presentation. Secondly, let me introduce myself. My name is Agung Nugraha and I am fourth semester student of English Department of Class 2A. Now, I'm going to present journal presentations based on journal review. The title is the students' perceptions on English teachers, teaching style, and how it affects on learning motivation. Okay, there are several material that we'll learn of in this discussion. The first is journal identity, second author identity, third title, fourth rationale, fifth research objectives, sixth methods, seventh findings, and eighth conclusions. Take a look to the first material, journal identity. The title of the journal is The Student's Perceptions on English Teachers, Teaching Style and How It Affects on Learning Motivation. Publisher by English Language Education, Ganesha University of Education. Volume 4 and number 3. Publication date on 3rd October 2020. And the second material is author identity. Name of author is R. Ni Komang Putri Nida Dewi, Ni Luh Putu Eka Sulistya Dewi, G.A.P. Supriyanti, and all of author from University Ganesha of Education. And the third material is titled The Student's Perception on English Teachers, Teaching Style and How It Affects on Learning Motivation. Move to the page rationale. Teacher is part of educational field. Teachers should have 4 teacher competencies to make them become teacher with good quality. The 4 competencies that teachers should have, namely pedagogic competency, professional competency, personality competency, and social competency. Pedagogic competency is teachers' ability to manage students' learning. Professional competency is teacher ability in mastering learning, material widely and deeply. Personality competency is teacher's ability in personality that includes kind, wise, and becomes a good model for all students. And social competency is teacher's ability in communication and interaction with all students and colleges at school. As a teacher, they are expected to have good attitude during teaching and learning process. The student will follow what the teachers do because the teachers as their model in the school. Therefore, teachers should have good attitude. Teachers should develop their attitude quality in personality, values, and social morals. The students will copy what the teacher does. Teachers should be polite, sympathetic, love, and concerned with the student in the learning process. The teacher should think twice when they are doing something. It will be followed by students because they think what the teacher does is right. Okay, we move to the research objectives. The objectives of this study were to analyze the high student perceptions on the English teacher's teaching style and to analyze how the students' perception affects their motivation in learning English. Methods. This study used qualitative research. The type of quality research in the study was case study. This study was conducted in SMA Negeri Amlapura. The subject of this study were 342 students. This study used survey method. The instrument of this study was two questionnaires with used Likert scale. The first questionnaire was used for collecting data on this first research question, namely, what are the high school student perception on the English teacher's teaching style? While the second questionnaire was used for collecting the data of the second research question, namely how the students' perception affect on their motivation in learning English. The total items of each questionnaire were 24 items. The dimension of the questionnaires were attitude, interaction, expert, authority, personal model, facilitator, delegator, teacher center, and student center. In this study, used interview for 3 the data. The steps for collecting data were the first, the researchers share the questionnaires through link of Google Form. The second, the student open the link and file the questionnaires. Okay, we move to the finding. The results were the student had good enough perception on the English teachers and teaching style. Moreover, these results show the student interested to learn English when the English teachers call the student by their nickname, use vocabulary that student easy to understand, give clear explanation, and mastering the material, give clear instruction, demonstrate how to pronounce words, give a task to the students, ask the students to find out learning resources independently, explain material not only speech, ask the student to do discussion. So the last material is the conclusion. Based on the finding and discussion above, the conclusion is the high student in SMA. The first is high student in SMA Negeri 2 Amlapura had a good enough perception on the English teacher's teaching style. And the second, the student of SMA Negeri 2 Amlapura will interest to learn English when their English teachers call the student by their nickname. Use vocabulary that student easy to understand, give clear explanation, and mastering the material, give clear instruction during teaching and learning process, and demonstrate how to pronounce the word to the students, give a task to the students, ask the student to find out learning resource independently, explain material not only the speech, ask the student to do discussion. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.